Hi besties, how are you? I know that it has been a hot minute, a good amount of time since we have had a video, like an in-depth video like this, since we've kikied. I have been uploading on YouTube Shorts, of course, just trying to stay active, stay engaged with you guys, kind of keep you guys in the loop of what it is that I have been working on. And that's been my credit repair business ever since I posted my last video when we hit 1,000 YouTube subscribers and the giveaway winner was selected via Instagram. I have just been focused on working, trying to figure out life, and honestly, again, just my credit repair business. As I kind of briefly spoke about it like 2 videos ago, back in June, I actually started my own credit repair business. I purchased a franchise from a big successful credit repair company. If you guys know how franchises work, of course, you're buying into the company, you're purchasing your own bit and piece of the company. And that's what I did. I was able to basically learn more about what credit repair is, really meet like a great network of people, as well as learning how to brand myself and build up my own business from the ground up. So now 5 months later, started in June, now here in November, we're officially registered in the state of Florida. I have a very nice list of clients that I've been able to help and service. I've been able to repair my own credit, which I will be talking about in a completely separate YouTube video, because that's not what this video is about today if you've seen the title. But of course, we have to do our little check-in, see how we've been doing. And then, to be honest with you, just learning how to enjoy life more, not being so stressed out, not being so just like annoyed. I have been making friends in the area since we did move. When I last made my video, the house that we were in, we are no longer in today. Like, I've just been making new friends, going out, having like new experiences, just trying to enjoy this 21-year-old life, and also trying to find a balance between like work as well as running my own business. So if you guys haven't already seen my YouTube shorts, or if you're not following me on Instagram, my Instagram is ZXMarie. I'll go ahead and either tag it in the description or somewhere down here if I can figure out how to edit the video. I branded myself, my consulting company actually, because I don't just do credit repair. I'm a licensed life insurance agent. If you are new here, then hi, my name is Zipporah. I'm 21 years old. I started my YouTube channel, I believe, towards the beginning of last year. I am a licensed notary. I am a licensed an appointed notary. I am a licensed life insurance agent, an aspiring real estate agent, and I have officially launched my consulting business. First started off with just credit repair, but then decided why not intertwine all like the other financial endeavors, like the financial interests that I'm in and that I'm doing. So that birthed Vision Consultings, because of course we always have a vision. We always need to know what it is that we're working towards and what we're striving towards. And as long as you have vision, sight, you have direction, there's a path for you to go about achieving your goals. And I decided, why not do Vision? We are here to help you guys create a better financial future. So yes, Vision Consultings by Zipporah LLC. We are registered in the state of Florida because of course that is where we are at. Sidebar, your LLC does not have to be in the state that you are living in. My virtual address is out in Miami, and I'm not gonna tell you guys where I'm at right now. But yeah, things have been really, really good, honestly. I've been trying to kind of figure out balance, just build up my mental fortitude, my mental toughness, figuring stuff out, just trying to figure out what I want with life. And also, I've been, strengthening my relationship with God deeply. I'm always said I'm not necessarily religious per se. There's still some things that praying before bed that I sometimes do, or praying before I eat, which is what I always do. But just the spirituality aspect of God, just for learning Him, understanding Him, accepting Him just as He accepts me, so just really strengthening my relationship with Him, and then just working on myself, physically, spiritually, mentally, in all aspects. So I hope that you guys see a brighter Zipporah, a happier Zipporah. But I also hope that you guys have been doing well also. I love when some of you guys stay connected with me. I've had quite a few of you pop in on my little Instagram requests, hey, I found you on YouTube, I love your page, I see what you're doing, and I love those messages, so keep them coming. Love interacting with you guys, love seeing what you guys are doing and how your guys' life is going. But let's go ahead and get into the video. This video is going to be sponsored by my consulting company, Vision Consultings by Zipporah. I'll go ahead and put my little logo right here. But yes, I do specialize in credit repair, life insurance, as I mentioned, and I am an appointed notary here in the state of Florida. So I dabble in all types of financial endeavors, and I also help my clients get both business and personal funding. I have some great relationships with banks. I help my clients not only structure their profiles so that they can obtain funding, whether it is on the business and personal side, But then I also help you guys invest into proper and appropriate investment opportunities, just to make sure that you're learning how to multiply your money rather than just spending it. And I also do credit growth coaching within my consulting business. So it's a lot. We will go ahead and do a more in-depth other video on this, but as you guys can see from the title, today's video is going to be on my 23andMe results. I have always wanted to know, more about what I am, more about my lineage, since I did lose my dad at a very, very young age. Like I think it was like 1 or 1.5. And I'm not super close with like that side of my family, unfortunately, but everything happens for a reason. It happens, good, better, and different, and that is okay. As long as I'm taken care of, we're good. I've always kind of like just like wondered what it was that I am. I know like on my mom's side, was just like, black, and that's it. She always likes to joke around that we have like a little bit of Asian in us, which we do a little bit. But I always wanted to know like what I was from my dad's perspective. I know like that my grandmother was like Indian and like white, and black of course, but I wanted to know more. I always felt like there's more to the situation, to the story. So my mom got me a 23andMe kit, and I took it like back in June, July, if I'm not mistaken, to be honest with you. Got the results a while ago. However, I filmed the video and then deleted the video by accident when I was trying to clear up some storage and space on my phone. So here we are today. Figured you guys deserve a video, and I want to definitely provide that to you. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Can I show my love? Of course, if you guys are new here, again, welcome besties. This is my fun community that I have built. I just post like a lot of like lifestyle content, or like tips for the most part. I will be posting more about my consulting business, more about like what I do, my clients' results, because I do want to be able to open up that to my subscribers at a discounted rate, especially those who have been with me since the beginning. Let's go ahead and get into it. So I do have my computer here. With the way that this is set up, I'm gonna put a little screen recording from my phone right here because I don't know how to screen record on Mac, and I already know I don't have a lot of space on my Mac. I'm gonna go ahead and log in right now. And if I can find the video of like me actually doing the test kit, we'll see. This process is actually really, really cool. The instructions were very, very easy, very, very straightforward. Anybody can do this. This is perfect. It literally works so easily. It comes in this cute little package. You get this cute little flip book that has like step-by-step instructions, so you cannot miss it unless like you're just not paying attention. And then you just send off your samples, and in a couple weeks you get your results in a really cute, like organized manner, and you guys will see right here. Another thing that I really like about this is that you also like kind of like upload your data, like give permission for your information to be shown, and you actually get to connect with different people who could be your relatives. So it allows you like to find like your distant family members. I found a lot of like 3rd and 4th cousins, nothing like super close yet. But I feel like, as the years progress, as more people do start getting into it, despite it already being like pretty popular, but as more people do get comfortable with like uploading their information and with sharing their information, then I feel like we'll definitely be able to connect with more family members potentially, because I would love to connect with more people on my dad's side outside of the few that I'm already connected with. Like even on my mom's side as well, just like finding more family in general is just, it's crazy. All right, so let's look at our ancestry composition. There we go. Perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that right here again. So as you guys can see, it's a fun little mix. I was surprised that I had that much European in me. I mean, we're gonna get into it. So starting off, the highest percentage of course is African, sub-Saharan African, that's 72.7%. It looks like I am 62% like on the dot West African. We have, and with that breakdown right there, it looks like I am 26.8% Nigerian, which is like, where is my Nigerian prince? I mean, come on now, do I need to take a trip? Because these American men are getting it. It looks like I am 10.5% Ghanaian, Liberian, and Sierra Leonean. We'll get it right one day. So 10.5% for that. 9.6% Senegambian and Guinean, so cool. And then for broadly West African, we are at 15.1%. So I'll be honest with you, I'm not the best with geography. I, as ignorant as it sounds, would just couple all of this into like one thing. Like I need to learn my history, I need to learn my ancestry. I need to kind of like understand where these places are so that I can kind of focus more on learning about like the culture and the heritage, and maybe implementing some of the same beliefs that, you know, these cultures have. So I think it's really cool. Plus I think that the other like really cool part about this too is it actually adds more places like on your bucket list or your travel list. So let's say that you didn't know that you were Nigerian, for example, and you've been wondering like where you should go and travel. Well, boom, you can go and travel to Nigeria, where it is that you have DNA from, and kind of get to know the culture, get to know the walks of life, get to just visit there and understand like where some of your roots are. So I feel like that'd be like a really cool quest. Then continuing, it looks like for Congolese and Southeast African, that's at 9.5%. I am 7.5% Angolan and Congolese. I am 1% Southern East African. Okay. And then it looks like the last three are pretty much the same. 1% for broadly Congolese and Southern East African, 0.1% for African hunter and gatherer, and then 1.1% for Sub-Saharan Africa. Again, so, but okay, cool. So from 70, so the majority of me is Sub-Saharan African. So but pretty cool. Of course, I'm a morenita. So is it one thing that really sucks is that I really like wished and thought like everybody thought I was some kind of Hispanic, and I would have loved to have like some kind of Hispanic heritage or DNA within me over 10%, so it can at least like count like 10-15%, so it can count. But that's just because I love Hispanic culture. I love the family orientedness. I love the cooking, songs, the dance, the religion. I love all of it. I feel like I really fell in love with Spanish once I got into high school. I had the most amazing teacher, Miss De Bueno. She was the sweetest woman, my Spanish teacher, both my sophomore and my junior year. Thankfully, I had her both years. But she taught me a lot. We went on a Peru trip with our other Spanish teachers as well, and I absolutely fell in love. So I was kind of disheartened when I noticed or when I learned that I was not Hispanic. But you know what? It's okay, because you don't have to be a certain culture to embrace their heritage, and that's something that I've learned over the past couple of months. And then it looks like, moving on, the second biggest chunk of me, or the rest of it, I guess for the most part, is European. So diving into that, I am 21.3% Northwestern European. Okay, so diving into that, it looks like I am 18% British and Irish. So yes, he will be celebrating St. Patrick's Day and drinking tea and speaking in a British accent all the time, because I will. Don't tell me, because I will. And then it looks like I am 0.6% German and French, so cool. 2.7% broadly Northwestern European. And then it looks like I am 3.4% Southern European, which in that 2.7% Spanish and Portuguese. So I've loved if it was just a little bit more. But it's okay. It's completely fine, because at least I got a little bit of it in me. Un poquito. Sí, estoy aprendiendo español. Mi novio es dominicano, so he taught me just like a little bit of Spanish, but I'm gonna be fluent one day. You just watch. I'm gonna be fluent one day. And then it looks like I am 0.7% Greek and Balkan, and then yeah, so I don't know what Balkan is, but we'll definitely go ahead and look into it one day. It looks like the rest are just like really small amounts. 0.4% East Asian, so 0.4% Indonesian, Thai, Khmer, is that how you say it? Khmer and Myanmar, who knows? And then 0.4% Indigenous American. So is that like, is Indigenous American Indian? Because I definitely thought I was told that I had like more Indian in me, and I'm actually like just putting 2 and 2 together. Indigenous American, let's look that up real quick. Wow, Indigenous American is Native American. Wow. I thought that I was like mainly made up of like Black, European of course, but also Native American. So I'm really surprised to see that I am such a small amount. It's really surprising. My fault, guys, we got disconnected. My phone is almost out of storage. So just wrapping this up, Cypriot is where we left off. That's 0.1%, and then it looks like the other 0.6% is just unassigned. So data that they couldn't pull up, I'm not really sure, but this is a very well detailed description of what I am that is what I am, you know. It was really refreshing getting that for the first time. It was really exciting being able to see what I was, being able to see like my lineage. And now that just opens up more doors for me to kind of go and learn more about where I came from, more about the heritages, the cultures of what it is that I am. So I highly recommend, if you are somebody who was either, you know, adopted, which isn't a bad thing, but if you're either adopted, don't know your parents, or lost a parent, or just want to know more about your lineage, your heritage, more about what you are, I highly recommend 23andMe. No, this is not a sponsored video by them. We ain't there yet. Keyword yet, emphasis on the yet, but you know, we'll get there. But I'll definitely, you know, tag their information. Again, the process to start this was really easy and simple. You go online, go on their website, create your account, pay for the kit that you want. They'll send it to you within a week. You go about spitting in the bios, making sure that you do everything the way that you're supposed to. I'll be honest with you, I actually drank like a little bit prior to me taking it, but I waited like an extra 30 minutes, so hopefully everything is good. Maybe that's like why the 0.6% is unassigned, because I fucked it up. Who knows? But yes, if you are somebody who is interested in doing this, I highly recommend it, especially if you want to do it with your family, or friends, or like, you know, your I guess if you're siblings, you don't really have to if you guys share the same parents. But it's just really good to kind of like learn more about who you are and learn more about your lineage. I did not want this video to be super long. Hopefully by the time I'm done editing it, it is below 20 minutes. But I love you guys. I miss you guys. I promise the next video will be coming before the end of the year. I'll have at least 2 or 3 posted for you guys. So go hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and again, turn on your post notifications so that you can get alerted when I post my next video. But thank you guys again so much for watching, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of your night. Can I show my